This is KGW News at 11.
Welcome to KGW News at 11. I'm Christelle Kumwe. We begin tonight with a shooting at a Franklin High School parking lot. One person has been detained, and authorities say a teenager was grazed by a bullet. He has minor injuries. Tonight, police say the area is now safe. Art Edwards joins us now live from Franklin High School. And Art, police say an officer heard the gunshots during a boys' basketball game tonight.
That's right. The basketball game was going on here at Franklin High. The shooting itself happened in the parking lot that's right behind me here at Franklin High School on the east side of the school. There was the PIL Showcase basketball event that was going on here at Franklin High at the time. 4 games going on today. It happened during the last game of the day at just after 7:30. Now, a Portland police officer was working security for the game, and he heard the gunfire. He called for assistance immediately and then went to investigate. Officers got here within 3 minutes. They found evidence of gunfire in the parking lot and also a juvenile with a possible graze wound. Juvenile declined any medical attention. As it turns out, Orlando Sanchez was covering the game between Roosevelt and Cleveland at the time this happened. He talked with someone who said that he heard what he thought at first were firecracker noises.
My brain went into overdrive and I realized what was happening. And I just started sprinting, and I've just never been so scared and just...
Now, people were kept inside the gym for a while police got here and began to investigate. That was before they were allowed to leave the gym. Officers did detain one person while they were working on the investigation. The game that was in progress was the game between Roosevelt and Cleveland. That game has been canceled. Police cleared the scene about an hour ago. They said that there is no concern for people in this immediate area right now.
All right, thanks for the update, Art. There was also a shooting at a school in Virginia where a 6-year-old student shot a teacher in the chest. That happened on Friday at Rich Neck Elementary School in Newport News. The police chief says the child pulled a handgun during an altercation with his teacher, ultimately shooting her. Other kids were in the classroom at the time, but none were hurt. The school will be closed on Monday. The Newport News School District has had 3 school-related shootings over the last 17 months. Now, Portland public school leaders are making efforts to curb gun violence. After recent gunfire near multiple campuses, officials created a solution they hope will prevent or at least discourage future drive-by shootings. Catherine Cook explains how.
Slowing down traffic. That's the goal behind these new barriers outside Jefferson High School. You'll find them along North Commercial Avenue between Killingsworth and Alberta. They form choke points, forcing just one car to pass through at a time. Portland Public Schools asked for the barriers. Portland's Bureau of Transportation teamed up with the city's Community Safety Division to put them in. They say it's a response to recent gun violence near the school. Last fall, police responded to 2 shootings near Jefferson that left 2 students injured.
I've heard them, yeah. It's really disturbing.
Tom Kramer lives in the neighborhood. He's glad to see the barriers.
I think anything we need to do to reduce gun violence is a good thing, and I think it makes a lot of sense.
So I don't know how much of the drive-by shooting. I think it was more so just to slow down the traffic.
Either way, Kenny Montague is pleased by what he's seen so far. His 2 sons go to Jefferson and he coaches here. He's been waiting a while to see safety improvements around the school.
I see they trimmed the trees. Before, these trees weren't trimmed, so at dark, it was very, very dark. There wasn't lights over here, so they are trying to change some things.
Gun violence near schools is not unique to this neighborhood. In December, police responded to a shooting outside Cleveland High School that left a teen injured. And this isn't the first time the city has tried traffic calming methods to curb gun violence. A little over a year ago, PBOT installed these orange barrels in the Mount Scott Arleta neighborhood in southeast Portland. They hoped they would slow cars down that might have been involved in a crime. Back at Jefferson.
I know parents, coaches, we've all been out here doing our very best to try to do what we can.
The city says these installations are just temporary. They plan to study how they work. If they're no longer needed, they'll take them down. Catherine Cook, KGW News.
Police are still investigating the shootings outside Jefferson and Cleveland. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Portland Police Bureau. New tonight, 2 people have been arrested after crashing a stolen Subaru. Earlier tonight, Portland police found the suspects unconscious inside the parked car. When authorities got closer, the driver woke up and took off. During the chase, the driver hit another vehicle on Northeast 89th Avenue and Killingsworth and also crashed into a planter outside of a home. No injuries have been reported. The driver and the passenger were arrested. Authorities also say the passenger had methamphetamine with them. Neighbors in Southeast Portland got an unpleasant surprise to start the new year. Someone stole the community mailbox. Now homeowners have to pay and replace it. This is video from one of the residents in this Southeast Portland neighborhood. It's a cul-de-sac off Mount Scott Road. You can see an SUV drive in at about 6:30 in the morning on January 2nd and stop near the community mailbox. People get out and make off with the box. All that's left now is the post where the box was attached.
How and why would somebody lift a whole communal box? There was 12 of us, mail slots along with a parcel box.
Now the neighbors are working to get a replacement box. They'll cost about $2,600. They plan to share the cost. They're also looking at ways to secure it so it can't be taken again.